Hello everyone, this is a 140 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Uven, U-V-E-N. Defense is Mr. Garner, G-A-R-N-E-R. Again, plaintiff Mr. Uven, U-V-E-N. Defense Mr. Garner, G-A-R-N-E-R. Okay, and this is going to start with defense attorney. Okay, here we go. Ready? Was it like a tens unit type of thing? Yes, it was. Did you fully recover from that accident, or did you have some residual disability? I fully recovered eventually. Did you get any kind of a settlement for that? Yes, I did. And do you remember how much it was for? I think it was around $9,000 or something close to that. Do you remember the name of that attorney? No, I'm sorry, I don't. I can't remember his name. Was he in Pasadena too, or somewhere close by that? No, he wasn't close by me. Do you remember what city he was in? I think it was Los Angeles. He was in LA? Yes, because I remember driving in the traffic when I had to go there. Okay. Any other civil suits you've filed for any other injury, car accidents, or anything of that nature? Not that I can remember or think of, no. Okay, great. All right. We can move on then. Now this would be a good time to just real briefly go over your work history. You can start from now and go back, or from maybe out of high school and come forward. Oh boy, you want me to go that far back? If you could just briefly go over it generally, that would be great. Let's go for the first one immediately before the Rancon real estate. Is that okay, counsel? Okay, let's start with the Rancon real estate. When did you start working there? I started working there in 2004. Okay, was that a full-time or part-time job? I worked full-time at Rancon. And what was your job title there at Rancon? I was an executive secretary. Okay, and who was your supervisor there? Her name is Beth Flanders. Okay, Beth Flanders. Do you know how to spell that? I believe it's F-L-A-N-D-E-R-S. And can you, I guess I'll ask it now, just briefly describe your duties when you started at Rancon? Well, when I started, I was hired as the executive secretary for the agents in sales, but I was also the executive secretary for the other agents in rentals. Do you know what the names of the agents were? Oh no, there were several agents in the office. There was a constant flow of incoming agents, and others would leave to work for another company. And how long did that last, that you were working for the sales and the rentals? Well, until December 2014. And then you were just doing the sales after that? Well, in 2012, I believe it was 2012, maybe 2013, I also became the board secretary in addition to those other duties that I mentioned. And then did you keep your other job being the executive secretary for the other two? Yes, I worked in all the three of those areas at the same time or concurrently. Okay, is that up to date to the present date of today? No, as of January 2014, those duties changed. Well, I just work for Rancon Real Estate now. As of January of what year? As of January 2015, yes. Okay, and tell me what your job entails. What exactly do you do on a typical day? Well, at the present time, my duties have changed a lot over the years, so it's hard to explain it. Okay, let's go back then to the time of your injury, around August of 2014 to August of 2015. Around that time, what were your, and immediately preceding that, what were your duties? Let's start between August 2014 and August 2015. Is that okay with you, counsel? Okay, all right, that's fine. So August 2014, my primary duties was that of the board secretary. Okay, and what did that entail? Okay, so you want to know what I did? Yeah, describe kind of what you did on a daily basis at your job. Where do I start? It's a lot. Okay, so my duties as a board secretary, I prepared for our board meetings. How did you prepare? I would compile our board reports. So I would print all of the staff reports, compile them into binders. I reviewed the agenda. I reviewed staff reports. I occasionally did staff reports, created staff reports. Okay, how often would that be? The staff reports, when requested, it's hard to say, not that often. Once a month, once a week, once a year, maybe 2 times a year. 2 times a year? I gathered the materials for our board meetings. So once the binders were complete, I'd have to put them into tubs. And once they were in the tubs, I'd have to put them onto a dolly. Okay. We do have a word list. We've got Beth Flanders. Now, Flanders is spelled in the transcript. Beth is capital B-E-T-H. Rancon Real Estate. Rancon, capital R-A-N-C-O-N. Real estate, that's 2 words. So real, R-E-A-L, space, capital E-S-T-A-T-E. Tens, that's in the very beginning. That's going to be capital T, capital E, capital N, capital S. No periods, just all caps, no spaces. Okay. Los Angeles, capital L-O-S, space, capital A-N-G-E-L-E-S. L-A, capital L, period, capital A, period. No spaces, but they're make sure you put your period in between L and the A. L period, A period. Okay. All right, and that concludes our 140 Q&A test. Good luck.